Hello lovely people, I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 64 on Mr. Bright's project. Alright, once again thank you to everyone. Mr. Jacob, how are you? Mr. James, thank you so much. Okay, Madam Naomi, thank you for my birthday gift. Yes, even though it was belated, you still had a way of, appreciating me, and I'm so grateful, Madam Naomi. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Madam Gifty, thank you for my birthday gift. I know Gifty is watching. I want to say thank you. Mr. Campbell, thank you so much. It's been a while. I've not heard from you. I believe everything is going very well with Mr. Hammond. All right, so today we are going to be diving into the final works on my roofing, okay, and then the other incidents that happened thereafter after the rains poured in. What were the challenges and how did we rectify that? Okay, these are the various things that we'll be touching in this particular video. The purpose of all these videos is to help anyone who is in that situation, so you could have an idea how to mitigate, reduce, minimize, and also reduce your cost. It is very, very important. This is why we make all these videos. We show you all these mistakes, all the errors, the good side, the bad side, so you could have a fair idea going forward, so you can have pre-informed information and to be able to arrest the situation and do it the right way. All right, our expenditure is still the same as of now, is 202,548 Ghana cedis. So the cost of the roofing sheet is 22,000. Okay, this is a long span, 0.45. That is the thickness. Okay, so I'll be giving you all the details. As you can see, it's so beautiful. I like it, and the color is deep ocean. Okay, we have various colors. So try and get the colors, let them give you samples, have a look at it, and then decide which one is okay for you. Are you with me? Yes. So this time I asked them to take a final view because in last episode 64, they were the F trim. This is the F trim where it covers the entire head of the roofing. We have the side trim and all of that I'll be showing you. So the type of roofing, I did mention we have two types, zinc or aluminum. Okay, so I went for zinc because I'm not closer to the ocean. If you're closer to the ocean, you definitely need pure aluminum. Okay, or you can either use a stone coated or shingles if you're by the ocean. The thickness, it ranges from 0.35, 0.4, 0.45, and 0.5. Some companies do not have 0.45, they only have 0.4. Some companies do not have even 0.5. So if you can check most of the roofing sheet companies, K-Pipra, Aridec, okay, Adepa, Raincoat, okay, Megastar. There are a lot of them. Just take your time, go through, ask questions, and then make a prompt decision. Okay, so all the side covers have been provided to avoid any bugs from entry. Okay, they should be covered properly. You see, the finishing should look good. The edges, you see how they've done it here. Everything should be covered properly. You understand? Yes, it should be covered properly. Okay, for the texture, we have rough and smooth. And for the categories of profile, we have self-lock, which is a long span, and then we have the IDT. That one comes with a screw. The IDT type, usually we use them for the warehouses. You understand? But some people actually can use them for their homes as well. So this is a long span self-lock roofing sheet. Okay, long span self-lock. Okay, it comes with a screw as well, or perhaps nails, but those ones are hidden. The screws are hidden. Okay, yeah. So the side trim all provided to ensuring that no wild gecko, from the top can actually enter through the ceiling, or any other bugs can actually come through the ceiling. So all the covers from here has been provided. See how beautiful the roof look. I love the roof design. Okay, I love the roof design. For the roofing company, I had so many companies coming on. DBS came on board. Okay, yes. KPPRA came on board. Raincoat, I didn't call them because I know their prices are astronomical. Okay, yes. I had other private entities also coming on board, and after all of them, I decided to go with KPPRA. Okay, I decided to go with KPPRA. Earlier on, this side was not covered. As of now, the whole place is covered neatly. So I went with KP Pram and Boatin. Boatin is an estimator, so he knows the job very well. He's not an office person. Boatin is an estimator. He goes around, he travels here and there. So when he comes to your side, he knows exactly what is happening. He knows the carpentry works. He knows how the formation of the wood trusses should be. And therefore, when he comes to your side, it's a blessing, or any other estimator, because that is their work. When they come to your side, they know what to see and what to expect, and if something is wrong, they will tell you. You understand? So everything is done. Now we're just waiting for the rains to come so we can, have our first experience and see if everything is okay, whether the gutters that we did, if they were okay or not. All my air conditioning pipes positioned properly. All we have to do is some few dressings to make sure that everything is okay at the rooftop. Okay, so 22,000. I wanted something around 15,000, but it was not possible based on the total square feet. I had 52 square meters. Okay, that was the total square feet of my roofing when they took the measurement. You understand? It is always important to ensure that the right measurements are taken so that they don't inflate the figures. Because the higher the figures, the higher you have to pay. So for me, they took the measurement based on the shape of the roofing. So those areas that are longer, you measure them. Those that are shorter, you measure them accordingly. You don't have to measure all as one. No. Looking at the shape of the roof, you have to take the measurement according to the shape of the roof. Are you with me? And that will give you the total square feet of the house and the total square feet of the roof. And then based on that, per meter or per square meter, they will tell you whether it's 50 Ghana cedis or 30 Ghana cedis or 32 Ghana cedis multiplied by the total square feet of the area, or the total area of the roof, multiplied by per their rate. Are you with me? Yes. So that's exactly what they did. So like I did mention, after the roofing, in the evening it rained. So Mr. Nkansa has to go round. He didn't sleep. He turned on his torchlight, went around and made a video to show me that this is what happened. And so the next day I have to call the masons to come, because when we were doing the roofing, most of the time my artisans were busy. So I didn't want to bother them, and besides, they've done so much for me, and I didn't want to, worry them so much. You understand? They did a lot of work for me, and I did not even pay a penny. So at this time, I told myself, hey, let me call other guys within the area to do the screening. So the screening of the gutter, was done by different artisans. So after experiencing those cracks in the screening, and I was told that it was from the sand, I was not, feeling comfortable, and I wanted to wait, let the rains come, and then let's see if everything is okay. So eventually, it rained, and I had some few leakages, and I'll be sharing that with you very soon. So what I have to do is scrape off some areas and redo the screening, and this time I have to apply the waterproof cement. Prior to the screening of the floor, Mr. Nkansa told me, let's add the waterproof. I said, no, it's a waste of money, because I was within my budget. I didn't want to go overboard. I was telling him, hey, I don't want to buy some stuff because we've done so much. Casting of the concrete, we use a lot of waterproof. So why again do I have to add waterproof to the screening? Those were the questions I was asking. So I said, no, I debunked the statement. No, I'm not going to use waterproof again for the screening. They said, no, you need it. I said, no, go ahead and do the screening. So I had my fair share of it. That was the experience I have. the whole slab here. This is the long span roof slab. It looks beautiful, isn't it? It looks beautiful. So we have few touches to do, and then we do the coping. Yes, the coping is kind of a dilemma for because I'm figuring out which type of coping to go for. Here I decided to purchase my single phase distribution board for the various apartments. There are 2 units, 2-bedroom apartment. So I bought this from Mr. Ofori Ankama. He's in Opera Square. Okay, this is going for 900 Ghana cedis. You can always bargain and make sure you get it at a lower price. If I was cheated, for me I bought it 900. The door frames for the first floors were also made available. These were all part of the wood trusses that I purchased for the roofing. I included the door frames as well. So I paid that, I think 16,250 was what I paid for the wood trusses for the roofing and for the door frames. These are all Dahoma. Okay, the door frames are all Dahoma. Dahoma is a strong wood, so whatever you're doing, please go for Dahoma. Okay. All right. So after they did the installation in the morning, prior around 4, 5, 6 in the evening, we had our first share of the leakages, and you can see this where the entire leakage is coming from, and this area is where the platform for the poly tank is. Those were the areas that I had those leakages, and you can see it's leaking down to the floor. You understand? Yes. And when you enter this room, okay, this is 1 bedroom. Okay, all the areas, everything is okay. But where we did the poly tank, which is on top of the bathrooms, yes, so that when you go to the rooftop, the area that has a bigger portion for the poly tank and the air conditions, those 4 corners, it has 3 sides. Yes, those edges, I don't know if prior to the ceiling noggins, maybe a nail was driven somewhere or whatsoever, but I'm pretty sure it was the screeding. Yes, the screeding, they didn't give a better slope, something like that. So we have to do our investigation, go to the rooftop. So I asked Mr. Nkansa to climb the top, go there and get a fair view of what is happening. So here the rains didn't stay here, they all went into the gutter, so it was okay from here. But in the other gutters we had some water sitting somewhere. Okay, so all these areas, they were all okay, they were fine. We didn't have any other issue from here. Okay, we didn't have any other issue, and I was so excited because I put so much into it. I need to check everyone, call, make a video. I want to check this, I want to check that, I want to check this. And that is one fascinating thing, about supervision. If the moment you turn a blind eye to something, you realize that a lot can go wrong. You understand? A lot can go wrong. And it's very, very important that I don't want to leave no stone unturned. You understand? So as you can see the whole floor gutter, there are a lot of cracks in there. You see, that's a lot of cracks. These cracks can be rectified. Either you want to scrape off the whole screeding and redo the screeding by getting a good sand. So I requested for a river sand. Okay, I requested for a river sand. Or they're going to mix cement and pour it on the surface. But I said no, scrape it off, redo the whole screeding. And here you could see that the sloping was badly done. Okay, the sloping was badly done, so we had water sitting here. So this can also stay for quite a long time, and you definitely will have some leakages. Are you with me? Now I had 2 options: either to provide gutters at the edge of the roofing and then direct the gutter pipe into the gutters that I've done. So this is the area that was actually leaking. This is the platform area. I understand that a lot of water drops here and it doesn't flow quickly, and therefore it is the main reason why we had those leakages. So I said, okay, if that is the case, we will rectify it very soon, and I'll be sharing that with you in a subsequent episode, which will be episode 65 or thereafter. Okay, if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and in case you need me, you can always write to me at brightantonio@outlook.com. From me to you, it's shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.